Ernest and Gladys Palmisano who came from Mr. Palmisano came here from New Orleans. He worked downtown as a bartender at the Gardner Hotel. Later, he opened up a place in a building called the Chateau Noir, the Black Cat, corner of Kings and Uri. Started to the west of there. They ran that business for several years. Then he moved to the riverfront. He opened up the Shreve Landing Club with Orlando Hawkins, his financial backer. And then later they turned it into Ernest Supper Club, and then classiest restaurant in the city of Shreveport. Candlelight dinners, white tablecloths, and two guys playing piano, Ferrante and Teicher. That's where they got their start in Louisiana. And Mr. Ferrante actually lived in Shreveport until about 1966 or 65. He moved to Florida. They continued to tour, he and Teicher. Both of them are now dead, but they started here in Shreveport on Austin Place. You had the Joe Dawsey family. They owned the Piccadilly restaurant, which is located on the corner of Snow Street and Louisiana, right across the street from the Union Station, Kansas City Southern Railroad. Upstairs was the Rio Hotel. Wasn't allowed to go there. Wasn't allowed to go there. But they had some cute girls out there, I remember. They used to deliver food down there too. Then you had Greco's restaurant, corner of Mansfield Road and Kings Highway. Mr. Greco later moved from there out to the lakefront, across lake, and he opened a place there called Greco's. And then it later became the aid station. It's been through several different changes along there, but Jimmy Rosso ran that for a while. Jimmy Sr. Also near Kings Highway, you had right where the Biomedical Center is today, there was a drive-in called Cali Burger, C-A-L-I burger, okay? 15-cent burger. You know where the idea came from? Mr. Joe Fertitta. He had been out in California. He had seen it, and he had actually was the original McDonald's. The Rascala Bar, first place I ever got thrown out of. I said, Sammy, why you throw me out? I said, because you need to go home, boy. But anyway, that was a good thing. Charlie Renato, the original Mirror Steakhouse. Started right down the street here, the corner of Louisiana and what is now the short line, and it's called Fairfield now, part of Fairfield. From there, moving on to some of the other families. My family owned a grocery store, that's still there, on the corner of 1124 Fairfield. It used to be Howell Street. My grandfather started in 1927. My father took it over after the war in 47, and my sister is still running it today. It's the oldest family-owned grocery or business in the city in that area. The Carrera and Rosso families started Mondini restaurants. Their families both put out a lot of good food. Giuseppe and Gio Brucci came to Shreveport in 1976, all Sicilians. They were in where Ernest is today. That was called Gambrina's. They stayed there for less than a year, and then they moved over to the tower on Fairfield, and they opened Forenzi, and across the street they opened up the bistro, Holly Street Bistro. That family, the Giacoloni brothers, now own Chianti and L'Italiano. The Cush family owned the village. Not to be left out of the culinary scene, Bossier City had the Spataro family. They own the Studio Steakhouse. You and I got thrown out there before, cuz. Right there on East Texas Street, right just east of the Kickapoo. Now, those of you didn't know the Kickapoo Motel, block for $1. It was great. If you couldn't drive back home, just go down there and see Sammy or TJ or Bubba and say, oh man, I can't drive. Go get a room here. Throw you in a bed, so you can sleep it off and go home the next morning. And you got no Tini's restaurant on the airline. Can't leave my family out. The Peters, although it was grocery stores, they make the best Italian sausage in the city.
They do.
All of these were contributions made by the Sicilian families to this area. And all of us have been around to enjoy it. I love your story about Sicily, and I remember the first time I went there. The carpet rolled out, and I filled up on pasta, and I shouldn't have because they had 9 courses after that. Thank you. Elardo's over in Bossier City. I'm sorry, I did. I'm sorry, I apologize. I thought I was getting most of them, but the Mamadino brothers had the Amber Inn, and that was one of my hangouts. I remember the Elardo's. Yes.
Mamadino.
Any other questions?